Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on when and where you're listening to this call from. My name is Nicholas Conti, trader here at King Visions Forex. And today I'm going to be coming presenting you guys a cool, neat, but effective little strategy, scalping method that allow you guys to extract some pips from the market. So we're going to take a look here at this ADX strategy. So some of the tools we're going to be using today is the ADX, the momentum indicator or oscillator. We also have some parabolic SARs, those little dots you see on the screen. We also have the 55 period EMA. So go ahead and I'll give you guys a quick look at the settings we're going to be using. So when it comes to this ADX, our average directional movement index, it's a kind of multiple filter oscillator. You're going to have indications of the buying and the selling pressure, and then you're also going to have indications of volume that's involved in the market. So it's a nifty one and done type of tool. As far as the settings, we're going to be using some of the base settings. We're going to use a 14 period for the ADX. We're also going to be using, you can change the colors to whatever preference, but I'm using here for my plus D, I'm using a blue. I'm using for the minus D or the bearish signals, I'm using red. Now, this actual strategy, I like to use it on major pairs such as like Euro USD, GBP USD, ADI USD, just to name a few. And some of the things we're going to be looking for, let's see, use settings for the momentum. So momentum's still going to be a standard 14. It's what the indicator actually comes with. You guys can find all these indicators here. If you're using your platform, you'll be able to, whatever broker, you'll be able to find it in the indicators. ADX is going to be under trend. You can find the momentum under oscillator. And then you'll find the moving average under trend as well. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll switch this period to 55, and we're gonna switch the MA method to exponential. So the rule base for this strategy is going to be, we want to see, if we're looking for a sell, we're gonna want to see price to be underneath the EMA. Generally, these parabolic SARs will give us a trend direction as well. If they're above, we're going to be looking for sales. Now, where the magic happens and where we're able to extract, 20, 30 pips out of the market, pretty rapid succession, is we're going to be looking for the ADX. We're looking for, let's say, a sell, because it's like this pair is getting ready to set up and sell. So we'll look here. So we're going to want to see our bearish indicator, our negative DI line. We want to see it above 25. We want to see it above the blue or the bullish indicator. And we want to see the momentum oscillator underneath 100. So we have a nice example here of when it fell. So yeah, right in this area I was just at. So we see all these criteria are loading up. We would have entered the market here as soon as it popped above the 25 level. Momentum is under the 100. And would have got a nice little move here. About a 25, 26 pip catch. We'll see. We'll take a few seconds to see maybe if we can catch something live. We'll take a live trade here. If this thing does spike up, price start dropping, we'll get another indication for an entry. Criteria is almost set up. We have price underneath the EMA. It is currently underneath the parabolic SARs. And we're just waiting for this bearish indication to come over this 25, and we'll take the sell down. So while we wait on that, we're going to look at another pair here. I'll show you guys this does work on any pair. And we're going to be starting off our strategies series here shortly, we're going to give you guys a good array and base of different strategies you can use to capitalize in this market. So we have another one here. We crossed under the EMA. These the SARS has started dropping. We see the negative or the bearish indication was above. Momentum is going to be below 100, and we're just now getting an entry signal here. So we'll go ahead, we'll jump in, we'll take this trade. We'll test trade here. So we'll let this thing play out. The rule basis, we're going to be looking from anywhere from about 15 to 20 pips from where we entered this trade. Our stop loss is going to be around 5 to 7 pips. So that's how we kind of play this thing out. And we'll let this roll and see how it progresses. But as you guys can see from the earlier indications, it's a simple, straightforward strategy. It gives you guys chances to optimize in the market. And we'll look at a buy setup here. So we have the same indications, except it's going to be flipped. The bullish line, we want to see over the 20. We want to see it under the 100. And we want to see it above the bearish or the red line. So once we get those conditions to meet up, it's above the actual SARS. This is just an extra indication. So it would have met criteria, and we would have caught about 25 pips on the move up. Rapid fire, quick in and outs. On the reverse end, we got the indications lining up again, coming into this EMA, spiked above 25, above the blue line, beneath the 100. You get a nice drop for right about 20 pips. This is a pretty cool scalping strategy I want to introduce you guys to. Just to rerun through some of the settings. We're going to use pretty much standard ADX settings at 14. We want to pay attention to that 25 line. If any one of these indications, the bearish is going to be red, the bullish is going to be blue. In my examples, if any one of these go above and it's still beneath let's say we're looking for a downtrend and we see price spikes above the 25 area and we have the bullish line underneath it, we're going to take the sell. Same on the latter side or the reverse. We have the blue line, the bullish indication above the 25. We have it beneath the other indication beneath the blue line, or the bearish beneath the blue. Then we're going to go ahead and we'll check our momentum indication underneath the 100. And this, depending on where we're at, we want to see, for bullish, we want to see it above the parabolic SARS. For bearish, we want to see it beneath. So you guys can feel free to take advantage of this strategy. Everything's pretty much standard, and you'll be looking at anywhere from about 15 to 20 pips with this. But once again, this is Nicholas Cunty. We're going to be starting our strategy series. Hope you guys got some value from this call, and feel free to reach out if you have any questions over this technique.